Hello friends, welcome to my channel again. I know it has been a number of days I haven't made any video. So today I'll be talking about how we can manage multiple tasks at a single time. This video is very crucial, so please watch till the end and share any feedback or suggestions. If you're new to my channel, then please click on the subscribe button. And if you have already subscribed to the channel, then please share with your friends so that they can get most of this channel. So this topic was suggested to me by one of my friends who is currently facing this issue. So I'm making video on his recommendation. So let's get started. So I'll share the first golden, which is very good. That is, if you are working on multiple assignments at a single time, and for example, you have been assigned 5 tasks or you have been working on 5 projects simultaneously, then how you can manage that. So the golden rule is to always decide about the prioritization. If you are not aware about the prioritization, then please discuss it with your manager or your respective project managers. Why I say this is because in case you are working on multiple projects simultaneously and you are not aware about the timelines or you are not aware about what the customer is expecting and when it is expecting, so then you might run into troubles that you are not able to meet the deadlines for the task assigned or the projects. So it is always better to always discuss about the priority of the task. For example, if you are working on 2 different projects, one with Chevron or another with the SAP, then definitely you need to discuss with the client as well as your manager or the project manager that at what time they need the solution for that particular project or the task. So in case you have already done that, then it is very good. If you haven't thought of this thing or have been performed this task, then definitely discuss it right now with your project manager or your manager so that you can achieve your tasks and you can also work simultaneously on different number of projects or tasks. Once priorities are decided, then it is very easy for you to work on those tasks. For example, if you are working simultaneously on different projects and you are not aware that when I have to complete this, then you might run into troubles that customers were expecting earlier, but you were not able to finish it on time because you were working on other project. This happens very common. I have learned these things from my experience that in my previous years, I've worked on 5 projects simultaneously, and this thing happened at that time with me. I was not aware about this thing. Then I ran into issues where my work was delayed for some of the projects. This only happened because I worked on a different project and that thing took time. So it is always better to decide the priority before starting anything. If you're working on multiple assignments, then definitely discuss it first about what task needs to be completed first. There can be situations when you have to work on higher priority tasks at the same time, but this is not a practical thing to do. If the customer is expecting 2 different customers are expecting the solution today, then definitely you cannot work on them. If the task is very small, then it is doable. But in case the work is quite large and you have to do that on 2 different projects on the same day, then it is not doable at all. You need to discuss this thing with your manager first. If 2 things are of the top priority, then definitely one of them need to be delegated to some other individual. You cannot work parallelly on 2 different tasks at the same time. This is not practical at all. No human mind can do that. Our mind is only designed to do one task at a time, and we can only do that. If you are trying to do that, then definitely you will do mistakes, which is not a good thing at all. So always either decide the priority. In case there are 2 highest priority items assigned to you and they need to be done till some deadline which is very strict, then definitely one of them needs to be delegated. For that delegation, you definitely reach out to the management or the director level management or your project manager itself. So always try to do the highest priority item. In case if that is not doable, that you are working on 2 different things simultaneously, then definitely discuss about what thing you'll be working upon. So this was about your work and about projects which I discussed. But if I talk about multitasking in practical life, like apart from work, then multitasking is not possible at all. In case you are doing something simultaneously, you might not be able to do it with the full attention because your mind is always diverted to some other thing at the same time. So it's always a good thing that you focus on the highest priority of your highest priority task of your life at a single time. Do that thing, then pick up the second thing. If you are able to do multitasking, then you might be making some mistakes at the same time and you might not be able to give your full attention at the same thing. So I always suggest that always decide the priority in your personal life of all the items. Do one thing at the first and then move on to the second thing. For example, if you are going to the market, you want to buy certain things from different shops, then definitely what you will do, you will first go to the nearest place and then just keep on traveling and then go to the farthest place and then come back. So these are things, this is the practical thing how things are done. And the last thing which I would like to suggest you is always make a schedule, always make a timeline for various tasks which you are doing, whether it is personal level or at professional level. Always make a list of tasks, then make a proper schedule for that and strictly adhere to it. If you are able to do that, then definitely you would be able to do a lot of things in a very short interval of time. Thank you very much. In case you have any suggestions, you are able to do multitasking at various levels, then definitely please share in the comment section. I'll be very happy to know, and definitely I will share that with one of my friends as well.